Okay, here are the directions for today's practice work. Let me get myself out of the way and zoom up. All right, so you are going to follow all three steps that we learned in the lesson for how to use the powers of 10 estimation strategy, or the in the ballpark estimation strategy. We are trying to find the reasonableness of products. So take a look at how you do this activity. If you look here on the side, each problem is a set of 3 slides. And each of the 3 slides takes you through one of the 3 steps. So you can see the 3 yellow slides here, slides 3, 4, and 5. They are one problem, and each slide takes you through each of the 3 steps in order. The 3 red slides here, 6, 7, and 8, do the same. The green slides, 9, 10, and 11, are another problem, all 3 steps, and the same with the blue slides. Slides 12, 13, and 14. So let's just take a look at the yellow slides 3, 4, and 5 here as an example. In this first slide, you're given a problem. 879 times 118 equals what? And you see Mr. Gironis sitting in the corner here, just behind the other Mr. Gironis. And he's thinking, I think the answer is 358,602, but is that answer reasonable? And the directions here say, step 1, round each factor to the nearest power of 10. And it says drag your answer to each line. So once you've rounded, in this case, 879, to whatever you think the closest multiple of a power of 10, technically, whether it's 700, 800, or 900, you grab what you think it is, and you drag it up to the line and leave it there. And you'll do the same for the second factor, 118. All right, when you've done with that, you go on to step 2, the next slide. Same problem. You can see Mr. Gironis is thinking the same thing, but the directions are different. Now they say step 2, solve the extended multiplication fact, because that is the second step we learned in the video. Drag your factors to each line and type your answer into the bottom line. So here are the same 6 factors. The same 6 possible rounded factors. Yep. From the slide previous. They all match. You're going to drag the 2 that you chose. Let's pretend you chose, let's pretend you chose 200, and you drag that to one line. And let's pretend you chose, 700, because they're on top. And you drag it to the other line. So let's pretend that is your estimation number sentence. Then you solve that, and you type the answer here on this line. Okay? Does that make sense? You type your answer into whatever you think you solved. And then when you have your estimation, right, you think that answer to this problem, 879 times 118, is whatever it is you think it is. In this case, let's just do it, I suppose. In this case, let's see, 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. So I'm thinking it's 14 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. That's 140,000. Well, it's 140,000. Okay, so that's step 2. I'm getting ahead of myself. And then finally, in the third step, on this last slide of this yellow section, step 3 says, compare your estimation to the product. And that is step 3 from the lesson, isn't it? Type your estimation on the line and drag yes or no into the ballpark. So the first question here says, is blank, and blank is the answer you gave in the previous slide. So is 140,000 in our example, is 140,000 in the same ballpark as 358,602. And remember, that was the answer that Mr. Gironis thought was correct. So are they in the same ballpark? What do you think? Is 140,000 close to 358,602? I don't think so. And that's where you answer your final question of a section right here. Is Mr. Gironis' answer probably correct? In other words, is he in the ballpark? And I think this is the coolest part of the lesson. Check it out. Now you actually drag the words yes or no into the ballpark. So if you think no, he's not in the ballpark, then you put a no in the ballpark. Kind of cool, huh? All right. And then you repeat the process. So you're going to have 4 examples, 4 sets of 4 questions, each with the 3-slide set that leads you through the 3 steps for this estimation strategy. I hope this makes sense. It's way too much to type. raise your hand or let me know. Come back to the meet wherever you are today. Let me know if you need help, and I'll help you with this. All right? All right. Good luck. Work hard.